Hey everybody, welcome back to more Tomb of the Lost Queen. So, it didn't take too long to find something, thankfully. And it was something that I've been overlooking this whole time, mainly because we found it earlier in the game. But over here, in this tent where all the work stuff is, remember the thing about Spied that presumably Jamila left here that talks about Sunny June, all the stuff? Well, it's got the Eye of Horus symbol on it as well. But it's also got numbers 16, 8, 4, and 32. So I'm hoping that those numbers are going to be the key to solving the puzzle in her bag. So let's give it a shot. I don't know if this is actually valid, or if we need to mirror the eye, or what. We'll have to see. So let's give it a try here.
I saw some really strange hieroglyphs in one of the tunnels you might want to see.
You did?
I still love the way she says it. Okay, so let's see here. 16, 8, 4, 32. So line, circle, right, tail. Let's see if that works. I'm wondering if they're reversing it here on us still. Maybe they did. Is that it? Not it? Okay, maybe we're missing something here. 16. So right circle, right line, circle, tail. Maybe I just did it wrong. Okay. There we go. So it is mirrored. Sweet. Look at all the stuff. Okay, let's see here.
I wonder what these mean.
Ooh, we can take it. Alright, so she's got more copies of the Spied.
One of these was used to puncture the water tank.
Aha! Yes, these definitely look familiar. Visitors from the Skies by Sunny June. Aww, wonder who that is. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time reading these. That looks cool though, but don't want to waste too much time on that.
Why would an alien expert need an archaeology textbook?
Well, maybe because she wants to study up about this stuff. Since she's here. So this is about mummification, the eye stuff. Ooh, okay, so she's talking about ancestry and... Ooh, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Put that down. Anything else? She's got a camera. See, I would dig through the camera. That's what I'd do. That's just that. Anything else? She's got lipstick or something. Alright. So I think that's all we can really do here. But we got this, which are notes of some sort. And... I'm wondering if this somehow corresponds to the burial chamber. Because the burial chamber... I think the grid is about that size, isn't it? Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 13 by 8. Is that the size we got here? Not quite. It's more like 11 by 8. Interesting. Okay. Still, I wonder what that's about. Did we do anything new? Okay, no, we didn't... Okay, so I'm assuming that this whole thing about Jamila carrying around archaeology books is just the game trying to alert us to being suspicious of her. Even though normally I'd be like, okay, of course she would be carrying around a book about ancient Egypt if she's coming here. I mean, I don't know. It makes sense to me. Maybe I just don't find it weird.
Hello.
Are you interested in archaeology?
No.
Then why do you have an archaeology textbook?
You looked in my bag?
Yes!
I couldn't help but see.
I am not angry. The Anunnaki value curiosity. You will not understand what you find, anyway.
You didn't answer my question.
Why should I bother if you're so good at sneaking around?
Ooh, burn! Alright.
The water tank was destroyed using the discs from your bag.
If the discs were used, it wasn't me who used them. Maybe it was the Anunnaki.
Yeah, that's what they all say, Jamila.
Why do you have so many cameras?
These are momentous times. When the Anunnaki return, I'll be here to document it. I wonder if they show up on film.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Interesting. That didn't really help us much. I was really hoping we could actually find something that would help us solve one of the puzzles or something.
Yes?
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
So you can't give us anything. Dylan, you got anything new?
I've got something for you.
He does!
What's that?
Proof that space girl is Batty. I saw her creeping around and she dropped this. Here.
What is this?
Looks like some sort of code.
Each must be 5 or more. 4 or less won't reveal. 16 beginnings to find a portal. What? ABCEGILMNOPRSTUY?
Ooh, you're generous. I call it the maniacal screed of a madman. Or is it madwoman? Why is madness gender specific to men?
Yeah, you tell me.
I like you. Let's shake the dust off this small-time tomb off our boots and see the world together.
Can I keep this?
Yes, but you have to promise me that if it starts making sense, you'll call a psychologist immediately and schedule yourself in for a full workover. You would have had fun seeing the world with me. Admit it.
Now I know Dylan has got to be the culprit. He's even trying to ship himself with Nancy, and then we know that's not going to happen. Okay, in all seriousness, that's not really reason enough to think that.
Where exactly did you come from?
What do you mean?
We're in the middle of nowhere. You couldn't have just walked here.
Oh, I caught a ride with some traders, if you must know. Nasty customers, but they knew the way.
This site is new. How did they just know the way? It's not on any map.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just did, I guess.
What can you tell me about these guys? What did they look like? What language did they speak?
Nancy, I'm starting to think it might not be so smart to talk about this. For you or for me. Drop it. Don't bring it up again.
Ooh.
See ya.
Come back anytime.
Oh, we made him mad. Okay. So I have no idea where... Wait a minute, where's the scrap of paper that we found? Is it here?
I think these letters will create words below.
Oh, this is the piece that's missing from this. So wait, what? So, okay, here's what I'm seeing. There's 16 spaces, and there's 16 letters. So, are we supposed to just fill in... Oh, wow, okay. Alien, tomb... Is this like that thing in Labyrinth of Lies where you have to make up all those words just because you heard them? Egypt. Who gave her this anyway? Mummy. I'm assuming is that one. Lotus? I'm wondering if there's... this spells words too, because this is denotes... It probably not. Is this high? That doesn't really sound like an Egyptian word. I don't know. King, maybe? There's no K. Wow. It's interesting because you really don't know, like, what word you're making and where it starts and ends. So, wow, this is really interesting. And the thing is, I don't know if these are actually supposed to refer to Egypt-related words, because I mean, mummy is obviously an Egyptian-related thing. Alien technically could be. Egypt obviously is. Lotus, not so sure about though. I'm gonna say this is chief. Opening. Oh, this could be beacon though. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Let's put C here. Plague. That makes sense. Oh, what is this one? Obelisk, right? That makes sense. Is this supposed to be nation? Let me get rid of the I there. Because I really don't see anything else here being a possibility, right? I mean, it almost has to be a vowel. Ooh, this is a tough one. Robin? No. I don't know. Stamp? I mean, I really don't see any other letter here that would work. Unless it's tame, but that kind of doesn't make much sense, does it? So we've got a few here that are a little strange. I guess this could be scale. This one over here. Lump? I don't know what lump would signify here. See, this could be local as well, but I'm almost certain obelisk is the correct one here. It makes the most sense for it to be obelisk. This one I'm a little uncertain about. Beacon. What does this symbol do? Does that erase everything? Oh, scarab! This is scarab. Okay, this is scarab. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that's stamp. Which probably means that this... Okay, I'm just gonna take that off. It's either beacon or... Plague makes sense. Like, I really can't see this being anything else. So I don't think this is high. I'm gonna go say this is chief. Yeah, so this would need to be something else. Maybe this is month? And this is not lump? That didn't exactly make a lot of sense anyway. So that leaves T and R over here. This could be upper, I suppose, if we were to remove the P from stamp. Oh. This could be empty as well, which might make more sense than scale here. So I'm going to actually do that. Put upper here. And that leaves R and T. Alton, I'm still uncertain about nation, because the more I see these, the more these do look very Egyptian. I mean, Egyptians had a calendar, right? So that makes sense. I just don't... Cattle? Could it be local? But this has to be obelisk, right? I cannot see anything else that this could be. I'm just wondering what the significance of all these columns is, other than just making this confusing. That's the one thing I'm curious about. I kind of want to make this caliente, but there's no E there. I still want it to be alien, but I don't know. I mean, I don't... Scale doesn't really make a lot of sense. I cannot imagine this being anything other than a vowel, because having a consonant between these two M's makes no sense. So I'm going to stick with empty on this. This is where things get a little interesting. Because the way this is set up, like T space O-N, T-I-O-N just makes so much sense. Each must be 5 or more. 4 or less won't reveal. 16 beginnings to find a portal. So does that mean like tomb is not correct because tomb is only 4 letters? Because I'm beginning to question the validity of this. This could be like mastery or something. Let me just make sure that there's nothing here that's 6 letters. I don't think, or 4 letters. I don't think there is. Lotus, I'm still feeling a little iffy about that one. Oh boy. Are there any lotuses mentioned? I have no clue. It definitely feels like something that would be a vowel though, because I cannot see a consonant working here. Like, that just doesn't seem very likely. One thing I'm wondering about is, are these supposed to are these supposed to be words that we unscramble for each color? Like, this is like a 3-letter word, this is a 4-letter word, this is another 4-letter word, and this is a 5-letter word? Because if that is the case, then we've definitely got some issues here. Like, this could be light or something, right? Except H is not really a thing, so that's not it. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking of it that way, because we don't really know what the the gimmick of this is, right? All right, I'm confident obelisk. I'm pretty confident in plague. I don't think that's wrong. Nation. Yeah, I just cannot see this being anything else. Unless, like, tunar is a word or something, but I doubt that. Scarab almost certainly is correct. Empty, probably correct. So, I'm feeling pretty good about this whole column here. Month, maybe not the most confident, but... yeah, month and chief are the ones I'm kind of a little iffy on. I mean, I suppose pharaohs are chiefs, technically, but I've never seen that word used here to refer to them. So... I'm pretty confident about mummy. Egypt is almost certainly correct for this. Basalt... yeah, I think so. That makes sense, right? Because we talked about basalt relics here in this thing, didn't we? Yeah, basalt baboon. Wait, do we have to start this over? Okay, good. This one is still really iffy for me. It's either local or cat. It's going to be a consonant. But yeah, I just don't see... it can't be local, right? Because I cannot use an L in there and obelisk. Unless it's like a word that starts with this letter, and it's like teller or seller, maybe? That would betray a basalt here, though, so this is actually really tough. Let me just take the I out. Alien just makes too much sense here. I mean, it could be scale, but empty seems to indicate otherwise. This... I mean, it could be like sonar for all I know, even though that makes no sense. This could be innate. I mean, who knows? It's interesting just how many different words you could spell, theoretically. Like, that is what really gets me. I just don't know. What else can you do here? I mean, let's take that out, because I'm pretty sure that's not correct. This could be mastery, or master. Master. Now that's... See, scarab is just so perfect, because we know about scarabs. We know that that's a thing, right? So it can't be A. Well, wait a minute. Tombs could be, like, plural. It could be 5 letters. So I'm actually going to put that back here, because I don't think... I can't see anywhere else a B could be used. Local... I'm just thinking, if we were to rearrange all the letters here, if this is really the solution, then maybe this is like a G and this is like big. Maybe that's the word. That's the only thing I can think of, but what word would you... Jeller? With a G? I mean, I don't think that's a word. Age is not 4 letters or more. This is actually really tough. Alright, I'm gonna remove the I there. Nation just makes too much sense. So we have O, T, and R. T... Tent? Again, that's not a 5-letter word. I mean, I guess we could try that. But obviously that's not correct. Okay, so that just takes off the last one, I guess. Oh boy, guys. This is actually legitimately hard. I'm wondering, though, can we read... I mean, there's so many books around here, that's the problem. I'm just wondering if there's, like, other... if there's names of gods or, like, unusual words. But I don't really see anything here. And I haven't seen any actual names here yet. Which is what's really getting me about this. Where's that? I mean, the god thing here has all this stuff, but... I mean, I haven't seen anything here that sounds like any of these, so I'm just gonna leave that be for now. Here we go. Boy. Still wondering about plague. It seems reasonable, right? It really seems reasonable. I cannot see any other letter that you could put in there. It's got to be a consonant, right? Because I can't imagine a word with 3 vowels. The one with month, this is the one that's still kind of bothering me. Let me remove the M from that, because I don't know, this feels like it could be a lot of different things, still. Chief, see, the problem with this is that there's only so many things this could be. It can only be a C or a T, I mean, I blank H. Oh, it could be thief. Now, that I didn't think about. Let's use that there. Let's use C there for beacon, because I think that makes a little more sense. And let's use... So we've got M and R left? Ooh. I'm just looking at some of the other things that we've got here. Beacon... See, beacon just sounds cooler. Like, I don't know. Month... I don't know. Month just... I don't feel as good about that one. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. I just... Nation... This is the one I'm still kind of feeling a little strange about. We've got basalt. We've got reason for basalt. That's... This one actually has to be a consonant, right? What could this be? Camel? Camel, of course, camel. How in the world did I miss that? Oh my goodness. Okay. So that really just leaves this thing. That's not right. This can't be an R. Yeah, empty just makes too much sense here. Thief, tomb, camel, opening. This is still bothering me. Alien would make sense, and it would also remove all the ambiguity around nation. So let's do that. So that just leaves R over here.
That's not it. Wait, maybe if I look at the first letter of each word and see if that says anything.
Natron?
Let's see what this spells out.
Okay. Cat? What is natron? I have no idea what that means. So this is tomb. Alright. What is this word? Lube? No. Buell? I don't know what that would be. Blue. Blue, of course. Okay. And then this one is... I used to do jumbles in the newspaper, guys. I can do this. Peons. No. Opens.
I need to figure out what this means.
Okay, I bet it is blue cat opens tomb.
Blue cat opens tomb. I should look around for something like that.
Cool, alright. So, can I look at this again? I guess I can't really look at this. I'm still wondering what a natron is. I'll have to look that up afterwards. So anyway, I think we've made a lot of good progress here, guys. We were able to figure out Jamila's stuff, which is good. Get in her bag, which is always nice. And in the next video, I'm going to try to see if I can find some stuff about this blue cat business. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it here for now. If you guys liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Lets me know that you're enjoying the content and that this is good stuff for the channel. And either way, I will catch you on the flip side. So take care, and I will see you next time.